Hi, I'm Marnie Pehrson, and I'm here with Dr. Linda Miles talking about how to get through the holidays with your family if things get a little crazy. And Dr. Miles is the author of The New Marriage and also Change Your Story, Change Your Brain, which is a really cool book I recommend. It's on Amazon. And so, Dr. Miles, I'd like to ask you, what do you do to calm down when it gets a little crazy in the holidays and be able to really cope with everything?
Okay, so my first recommendation, Marnie, is to get out of Dodge. And that is when the gunfights start or people get intoxicated or whatever, it's time for a walk. It's time to go to a movie. It's time to do anything that gets you out of that situation. Don't just sit there and take it in. And a lot of times we just automatically get frozen. We feel like little children. And I've seen clients who've told me they just have to drag themselves out. It's like, ugh, because they're in this vortex where they feel like a little kid again. No, get out of Dodge. Don't stay for the gunfight because the bullets may hit you. And AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, has a phrase I love, which is called loving detachment. And that is, if someone's loving to you, be loving back. If they're not, have ways to detach. And I tell clients, okay, you can detach by going and sitting outside on the porch and deep breathing, like you breathe in and you think the word be, and you breathe out and you think the word calm, be, calm. And what you're doing is telling your brain and your body that this is not a dangerous situation. You'll be okay. It's only 2 days. And then you'll be on the plane back home. So you need to have ways that you calm yourself down. You can also go journal. You can go write and get it out. You know, like this is Christmas and Uncle Bart is intoxicated and he is calling me names. But what you're doing is when you write it, you're externalizing it. Another thing is, don't have a pity party. Don't sit around and feel bad for yourself and go, oh, poor me, my family is so mean and I did not get the Christmas presents that I want. Go volunteer somewhere. You know, find out where the nearest soup kitchen is and say, see you guys, I'm going to help some people. Try to do good, constructive things. And you might want to plan some of those in advance and also plan friends that you can see who are loving and supportive. Because when we get back in our family situation, we can get in a prison of our own ideas that keeps us stuck. And the last thing I would say is mindful eating. What is mindful eating? It is paying attention to what you are eating. It does not mean stuffing all the Christmas cookies in your mouth where you taste the first half and the other 10 of them you don't even taste. You take one cookie and maybe you break it into parts and you savor it. Better if you can savor good things that don't have so much sugar, but it's okay if you have some of the other stuff, if you can mindfully in the present enjoy it. And the other thing is, this sounds crazy, but when you're doing things like cleaning up, which you have to do a lot of during the holidays, try to just drop your awareness like into your hands. I had a friend whose mother loved housework, and I've got a daughter-in-law like this too. And so she was showing me how her mother would clean the sink. And it was like she was petting the sink. She was like, you know, with her sponge. And what that does is we just kind of pull ourselves into the moment and we say, you know, this isn't my favorite activity, but this is what I'm doing right now. So let me just feel the lemon, whatever it is, on my hands and smell it and experience it and pull myself into the present moment so that I'm better able to celebrate instead of marinate in sadness.
I like that. Celebrate instead of marinating in sadness. Yeah. I heard well, I was challenged to do this at an event I was at, like between every bite, you're talking about mindful eating,
Yes,
set the fork down
yes,
and chew it without the fork in your,
that's a good way to do it.
yeah.
That's why I said break the cookie into pieces.
Yeah.
Only one piece at the time, and you hold it in your mouth, because you'll realize when you don't eat mindfully, you don't taste most of it. You're just snorting it. Just
Inhaling it. Or like my brother, just shove it in your mouth, smash it with your tongue and swallow.
That's how my husband eats. Well, my husband actually eats where if he's got one potato chip in this hand, he's putting one in and then he's bringing the next one up in the other. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So he can go through a bag really fast.
I bet.
Yeah. But that is not mindful eating.
No.
You know, he needs to drink some of this Kool-Aid.
So if you want to learn more about mindfulness, go check out Dr. Miles' book. It's called Change Your Story, Change Your Brain. Really cool book. It's on Amazon. So look it up on there, or you can walk into Barnes & Noble and probably order it. It's Dr. Linda Miles, and you visit her site at drlindamiles.com. All right. Thanks, Linda.
Thank you, Marnie.